As the weather starts to improve, we all start dreaming of sunny skies and out-of-office email replies.
And a survey shows summer 2025 is shaping up to be the season of exploration. KDKA consumer investigator Megan Schiller joins us live to explain why a record number of Americans plan to pack their bags for some destinations a little off the beaten path. Megan.
Christine and Ken, we are breaking down this new survey of 1,000 consumers today that revealed some surprising travel patterns. Nearly half of all Americans, 44%, do plan to go on vacation this summer, with a majority either maintaining or increasing their travel frequency compared to last summer. Just picture it now, a warm, sandy beach, an umbrella, a fruity drink, and no deadlines or emails in sight.
Things are shifting. So travel is back. We obviously saw a lot of change during COVID. We saw the lockdowns, then we saw the travel boom. Staycations have been a big thing the past few summers. So people going to real close markets, staying in their own cities, maybe being a tourist in their own town.
Kristen Taylor with Vacasa, a short-term vacation rental property company, says people plan to stay stateside this summer, but now want to travel outside of their city. Vacasa surveyed 1,000 Americans, hoping to find out where do people want to go. 65% of travelers are headed to the coasts.
We learned first and foremost water destinations, fresh adventures, nature escapes, and staying stateside were the big takeaways. So the locations themselves were no surprise. People are looking for beautiful, warm beaches. For our East Coast or Midwest travelers, Ocean City, coastal Maryland, can't beat it. Historic, beautiful. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina was a really big one.
We can't forget Florida, with places like Destin, Miramar, Panama City Beach taking top spots, along with the Outer Banks and Hilton Head Island. And forget solo travelers. 48% of Gen Z travelers with birth dates between 1997 and 2012 plan to bring friends.
The Gen Z traveler is really the dominant group right now. So they're traveling with groups of friends, work remote, have a little more freedom and flexibility, and then being able to pop around to different locations.
And don't underestimate Gen X, people born between 1965 to 1980. They officially claimed the top spot for planning family vacations. 57% plan to travel with their kids, beating the 54% of millennials born 1981 to 1996 traveling with littles.
There's some smart spending going on. There's a lot of deal hunters. So the Gen Z and the millennial traveler are definitely looking for those deals. And they're seeking destinations where they can unplug.
And speaking of unplugging, the survey says the great outdoors are calling. 29% plan to hit a national park. 27% just hope to see a serene lake sometime this summer.
Those all sound great.
No.
And of course, the staycation. I mean, a lot of us got used to that during the pandemic and learned how great it can be. And with things so expensive right now, are you expecting more of that?
Well, I asked that question thinking that she was going to say staycations are up because people are complaining about how everything's so expensive, but actually the opposite. Staycations are dropping down. I think they were at 20%, now they're dropping to 17, so it's not a huge drop. But I will say, though, they asked people, what's your main factor when you're deciding where to go or where to stay? It's still the overall cost. That is number one over, for instance, amenities and how nice your place is, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So even though costs are up, we still need vacation.
We need vacation. You know, why are we here, Ken? Why aren't we in Florida, you know?
Well, this is sort of our paycation.
This is our that true. Yeah, you got to work, I guess, to go on vacation.
Right. All right. Thanks,
Thanks, Megan.
Of course.
Well,